Here we go.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor Currency Trader. I just cleared out the trades from the AUD US dollar. We had this big long move down. I'm hoping you guys got some of this. The euro dollar didn't quite come down yet, but this one made quite a bit. It made like $1,000. So right now the account's up another quite a bit, 15,000. So that's really good. I mean, just from this morning it was 14. So let me see. Let me go to. Let's go to account history. This will give us our report so we can see the trades. So that was this morning right here. That's crazy. So you can see the robot, which is doing, I changed the indicators at this point right in here. That's when it took off, went sideways, did some climbing the other day, came back up again. So this week's been doing really good. So now it's been about 2.5 weeks. We're up 15,000. So we hit 9,000 the first week. We got another 2,000 the next week, and now this week we're already up again. So this week we're already up 3,000. So and this is still beginning of the week. So the key is my thing is I let it run during the day and it goes negative. So it does have a step on it, which is with the trailing stop. Let me pull this out of the way. This is for all you that have the robot. It has the 5 trailing stop. This is every trail, every step. It'll be 3 pips, but it won't start trailing until it gets above 15 pips now. Before I had it set to 30, which is great for the long trades, but what happens is lately during the day, we could always wish back and forth wild movements. It'll go up $150, but then it'll come back. So during the day, you need to turn it down to 10. And you change this here to 10. But at night, leave it 15 or 20. During the day, it's got to go to 10. Oh, 10. If you can do that, then at 100 pips, it'll close out the trade. It'll start trailing it. So then, no matter what, at least you're locked into the trade at $100 because it's $1 a pip. If you're trading one lot, you're going to get $10 a pip. So 10 pips would be $100. And then, at least no matter what, you won't lose. Now, you won't probably make as much. Now, the AUD US dollar looks like it's going to go all the way down to the ADR low, which is fine. We already got enough money today. It's just crazy. I mean, you just see the amount of trades it made. We got 215, 150, 120. And that's even with losses. We had losses of 250, 250. But, it made 250, 279 too. I mean, it wipes out any negative trade by 400% easily. I mean, it has some negative trades in here, but there's so many positive trades, it just overwhelms it. Can't handle it. So it's just awesome to be able to have something like this at our disposal. So you guys already got the robot. If you're going to run it during the day, do change that increment for the trail above. And I'll probably send out another email, just making more sense out of it for you guys. Almost had it. It's being fussy, sorry. It's not fitting in the screen. So you can see gross losses at 13, at this much losses and this much wins. That's pretty awesome. Gross profit, there it is, 28,000. That's what it's up. This account. That's crazy. It's up this, but you take away the 13, that leaves you back to the 15. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. So it does have losses, but it makes so much that it can afford to have them. So because when it catches the biggest trades, so it's awesome. What's our expectancy? Where is it? Drawdown was 511, not too bad. Profit factor, that's a big one, 213. That's awesome. So anyway, let me just look at this thing here. Anybody can just tell by looking at the line graph, this thing's making money. So I'm just so happy about it. I just wanted to share with everybody. It's pretty awesome. And this robot's just killing it. Doesn't look like much, but it gives us a turnaround. We get the trade, get another trade, and it runs it all the way to the end. So, or the stop loss, the trailing stop will get you taken out eventually. Or if you wake up in the morning and see where you're at, you close the ones at profit and you close everything, negative even. Unless you see that some of them might be turning around, but usually New York's so jittery that it's best to close them, I found. Eventually, I'm going to have it up on a server. I already found a company I can get, I think for $100, I can get 2 years, so that's pretty good. I've never used a server, so it'll be something new. I'm excited about it. Then I've been doing the Nadex trading, which has been really good. And I did real good yesterday. I definitely did a lot of learning yesterday. It's pretty crazy. I didn't make a video, but I started out just getting hammered. I just was like, man, this Nadex stuff must not be for me. I was getting killed. But once I figured out what I was doing and what I was doing wrong, which I'll do another video, I'll do some trading later today, man, I was killing the markets. I took my account, it was a big account, but I mean, it's not real money, it's a demo account. I took it down from 26,000. I think I lost $6,000 like in 20 minutes. But I learned from that. Because of that, see, anytime you have losses, you need to learn from your mistakes. And that's exactly what I did. And then from that, I turned it around to 35,000. So, and that was about 10 winners in a row. And that's because I learned how to trade it. It made a big difference. And this is just a couple days. I'm still learning. What's it going to get like? I mean, if you could make $15,000 in, I know you got to have a lot of money to do that. But the thing is if you can make $15,000 in that quick a time, like about an hour's time, that means it's great for making $200 to $500 easily in an hour's time safely by just waiting for the right trades. And that's just a 5-minute binary. Usually takes about 4 minutes. And at first I was thinking it was too fast because you would get into the trade and it would never move. But the trick is, let me show you what I'm using. And I'll make another video on it, is I took off all the indicators. All I'm using is this on 30. And I'm only going to take the sells, which is from here to here in the beginning, so that's the best one. And then once it goes green, taking the sells after that. Because you got right in here, if you're red, and you want red, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you won. Be close on that one. But there's another whole key about this, is where you get into the trade and how you do the trade. So, I mean, this system helps like this. But the other thing is these trend lines help a lot, because when you see that you've hit it and you're starting to bounce off of it and you want to take that trade, this says you're going down, so it's safe. You even take it from the green up here, it doesn't matter. And from here you'll trade it down. You're going to bounce off of this. So on this you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're still in the money. So you got 7 minutes, which you only doing a 4-minute trade, so you'd be way in the money. And over here, if you got in to start pulling up, you say, okay, I'm going to take a chance. If it breaks out, I lose. But you got 1, 2, 3, 4. One more trade, you still win. So these trend lines help a lot with the oscillator. I found that was the best. And using kind of price action and getting a feel for how the market's working. Doesn't mean it's going to work all the time. Nothing's ever a guarantee. But it really helped. And then later today, I'm going to go ahead and do a video on that. It was pretty cool. But the other robot is killing it. I am just so happy. I just cannot tell you. I got to call Robert and give him a hard time right now. But I mean, this thing's up 15 grand. It's just, and it's not real money, but soon it will be. I got I think a forex.com. I'm gonna let it run loose on. I'm gonna put it on Pax loose, and everything pretty soon is gonna be all real money. And we'll see how we do. But I am super excited. Life couldn't be better. Now I just got to make sure we Stay away from this crazy coronavirus thing that's chasing everybody. Man, I went to the bank yesterday. It's just so realistic. Everybody with masks and keeping their distance. It just life is so crazy right now. It's just this is my only sanity is trading. So you know, that being home with the family, but still, the trading really knowing that I'm able to make money and for sure going to be able to do it and survive this thing. Even if the economy goes terrible, goes crazy, I'm going to be able to make money. So I'm just excited and happy about that. I don't have to have a job. I can just be at home and do what I like to do. All right, you guys, enough about me. Let's get some of this working for you. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day and stay safe out there. Okay, bye bye.
Dollar, dollar.